Alright guys, this is your friend Blues Enzan, and I'm gonna review the manga Dragon Quest Dying. Alright, the story is about that boy right there in the center, and he lives on a monster island. Alright, I know some of you might be thinking of like, wait, Dragon Quest, what? Honestly, there's a lot of mangas to Dragon Quest, but in my opinion this is the best one. Like, the whole story is awesome. The game's stronger for like the path. It's also good. It's a really good story. Like, if you want to kill time and you like stuff like Dragon Ball or like Hunter x Hunter, or just with the whole adventure feel and seeing progress, growth, and techniques, this is the series for you. So anyways, back to the thing. Main character, orphan kid. He was found by this monster. That little shit right there in the lower left. He was found by him and raised. He tried teaching him magic, doing like spell contracts, because apparently in that world you do a contract with the element and then you're able to use the magic of that element. So anyways, I'm just gonna be talking about the first couple of chapters, so no spoilers. So while he's being trained, I mean in magic and stuff, like he has this friend which is a slime with wings, and it's golden, so it's extremely rare. So some adventurers come, they see that, they try stealing it, and then like his grandpa gave him these, like the old monster that raised him, he calls him grandpa. Like, he gave him these capsules and was like, here, they have strong monsters in it, go save the friend. And he goes and saves it. So anyways, after he saves him and stuff, like a princess shows up to the island, he saves her, but while he's saving her, because like the enemy had like this old school mecha. Whoever plays Dragon Quest, you know those like robot warriors with the sword and the gun thing. Like, that goes to attack the princess, and then he couldn't protect her and stuff. So right before she got into danger, he awakens like that symbol that's under my little picture thing on his forehead, and it's like, what? And he was able to use magic, like strong magic, and he's able to beat it. So the story really starts picking up when that kid in the middle with the green outfit and the dude with the purplish hair shows up to the island, because they heard from the princess that, yo, this guy saved me, like, he's a nice kid, I hope you could train him. So he goes and train him. Once the training starts, once the arc happens, when he's being trained in how to be a warrior and stuff, that's when the story picks up, and then you just can't stop. At the beginning you're like, should I keep reading this? This is a little weird. And then when the symbol came out and he saved the girl, alright, that was somewhat cool. But then when the training starts happening, that's when it's like, you get hooked. You get hooked. So the guy's name's Alvin. He is a great like warrior and stuff. Like he's like a legend. And he's training this kid in how to, you know, be stronger. And the kid in the green, he's also his apprentice, and he's teaching him how to be stronger too, but as a mage, because he has the potential to be a mage. So anyways, this kid, he's gonna teach him. He decided to teach him the Alvin Slash as his signature move. That move consists of learning 3 different techniques, which is, it's funny because if you think about it, if you combine these 3 techniques, it's pretty OP. So it's like this. The first is like, I think, Gaia Slash, which basically you can like slice a boulder in half, so you can slice physical. The next is the Wave Slash. Like, if someone shoots fire at you or like water, you're able to slash it. So it's like, okay, you got the physical and you got the elemental slash. That's pretty cool. And then the third one is a spirit one that you concentrate, you find the core, because like some spirit entities, or like the best example so everyone understands, you know how a slime, like, you can't hurt its body, but in the center it has like a jewel thing, that's its core, its life source. Well, if you're able to find the core, it helps you sense, and you locate the core and you shoot this like spirit beam that just straight up focus the core. That technique is usually used for things that doesn't have a body. So when you combine all 3 of those techniques, you have the Alvin Slash, which is a bullshit ass move, that one right there, that hits, that you can't stop it, because it has the 3 properties: the physical property, the element slicing, and the core like slicing. If you combine those 3, it's an insane technique. So anyways, after like the whole training commences, and like a bad guy comes out, like a demon dude who was the former demon lord, and Alvin, he was weak like during that, because during Deed's final training, he did a spell that turns him into a dragon, and Dean was able to overcome it, but it wastes a lot of magic. And then like like Alvin didn't have the strength to fight him, and then like freaking the demon. All right, see that's the little scene. So like Alvin goes to fight him and stuff, but he's freaking getting whooped. So Alvin uses his last resort, which is like he sticks his fingers in the dude's face, which is, looks nasty, and it's like a suicide attack. And boom, you think it's all over, whatever. But then he comes out, he's like, nigga, I'm alive! And it's like, no! You asshole, no! Our teacher sacrificed himself. And then when all the press and stuff, and this guy was gonna kill him, Deed, like his emotions flare up, and then that symbol shows up on his forehead. And he's like freaking like empowered. And he does like his own imitation of like an Alvin slash. And the guy's like, what? And he's like, that crest, I've seen it somewhere. And then boom, he disappears. And then that's when the journey happens. Like they know he's alive and he dips, so their journey is to like, you know, go and kill him and stuff and to get stronger. So throughout the whole story, he like people join his team, he gets stronger, you find out his origin. His backstory is actually really interesting, which I was like, wow, this is pretty surprising. You do a little catch off guard thing. And like, and when it explains the symbol, it's like, wow, that's a badass symbol. So anyways, normally, alright, it sounds like I'm just ranting, but I don't want to give out too much, because when you start reading it and once you get past the training segment and during the journey, that's when you start loving it. I don't want to spoil that for you. It's really good. So give it a chance. That's the princess. Give it a chance. Once you get past the training segment and they're off their journey, if you don't like it, then my bad, guys, my bad. But if you stick to it, you're gonna be a fan of it like I am, and you're gonna like some of the techniques. Because the one thing is, I like shows or like mangas that have a lot of techniques, and the more techniques they show, they have like this little thing in the end of the manga or something, like this little picture segment that shows like the person, their stats, and then there's also like one that says the technique's name and explains like the technique. So you're like, oh man, that's cool. It's sort of like a little educational thing. And for all you people who like making fanfics and stuff, like I know most of you people like doing Hadoukens and stuff, like this, if you read this and stuff, it'll give you more ideas. So like, take my word for it, it's a good read, and this is like not a regret. So anyways, this is Blue Zenzan signing off. Hopefully you like this series. Don't watch the anime. Don't watch the anime. I forgot to mention that. Don't watch the anime. Anime does not do it justice. They fucked up a lot of things. Read the manga. You'll be satisfied. Alright, now I'm signing off. Peace out.